No,
Physical 100. I have not.
yeah, I have
I'm
questions.
gonna look it up.
Junji Ito.
Physical
Junji too.
100 feet. What?
It's about the 100 most, or I don't know, most physical, best physiques in Korea. So it's like
Wow.
they invited like the most amazing like Olympians and athletes and bodybuilders, and they compete in like different competitions.
I did see that.
Deathmatch challenge? What?
But in all that, spoilers, one of the 100 people is like an American who like went to Korea to play baseball. So it's like everybody's like between 5'9" and like 6 foot, and then there's this like 6'7" like white dude in the crowd.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, there was a story that was going to be told.
Oh no, I was just this Japanese baseball player who had played in like the American League, and then this team did a thing where they were like, we're going to inspire young girls, we're going to have them, and we're going to like high school girls, we're going to have them come and play baseball against this like professional Japanese baseball team. But this pitcher was like, he was like throwing heat, like he was not holding back. He was throwing like 80 miles an hour pitches at these young girls, and only one of them like hit off of him. He just got the rest of them out. And like,
damn,
that wasn't
bad.
the point, my guy. That wasn't the plan. What are we doing?
Apparently the girl that actually like hit one was like, I feel very inspired.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
Everyone else is like, damn.
Right. Every other girl was like, I'm quitting baseball immediately.
I'm going home, right? Like, mom, come get me.
He saw this assignment and he was like, I'm gonna do this Darwinism style.
Yeah. Survival of the fittest. Amazing. Natural selection.
Absolutely.
Yeah. My guy was not having it. He was like, me hold back? Absolutely not.
When?
Right.
Not on brand.
Right.
Where?
Not a day in my life.
Couldn't be me.
I swear to God,
be
they
me.
must move the like pop out chat button every single time.
Yeah,
they really don't. They
Every
really don't.
Every other
They
week.
don't.
Raph, let him have this. He needs this.
Got it.
I could never. If you give Corey an inch, he'll take the whole damn neighborhood. You don't know him like I know him.
Community. Just
The quickness with which they went, absolutely not.
I won't let that man have anything.
No.
What was that?
Rafa out here channeling the Japanese pitcher. Absolutely.
Incredible.
Holiday murder lighting is back. Yes.
Yeah,
like the
it is.
McRib or the Baconator. Holiday murder lighting is back.
Is it?
Sure, I guess.
Hello. I mean, it's a little better, I think, than it was last time. It's not. No, yeah, there it is. There it is.
Hate it.
Just getting I'm getting a tan.
You
guys watch Final
is that what
Destination?
Ooh.
Kill that dog.
By the end of
Wow.
this, I'll be a roasted briquette.
All the bad guys.
24 dogs. That's
24.
disgusting.
24 dogs, actually.
And I'm not sorry.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
What a tree. What a tree.
Villain era. Is my sub up?
Entering the new year
Mine's
villain
not.
style.
January
Let's
5th.
freaking go. No regrets.
Right? Risa? We'll find out. Hello, everyone. Also, while this is loading, how's it going there?
Are you
How's
asking us
your
or are you asking
2024? Whoever, honestly.
I'm alright.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah,
alright.
everybody have a good new
I'm
year.
alright.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
chilling,
alright.
right?
I'm okay.
I'm alright.
Chilling,
alright.
chilling.
I'm
Like a-
alright.
Oh, okay.
I'm okay. I'm alright.
Cool.
Are you though?
I'm alright.
Okay, great.
I got this
So-
thing going. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
making
She
moves
can't.
over there.
Sure,
You
Corey.
can't resub. Shame.
R.I.P.
2
I
more
burned
days.
a man.
Say what?
You guys want to see my belly button?
Yeah.
What is happening immediately?
You guys ever watch Kyle XY? That guy was
Yeah.
Dude, I thought you just didn't have a belly button.
You don't. We don't have time for you to trigger Julia to talk about Kyle XY.
That show is based off of my life. Corey
is it?
XY.
Stop. Cease and desist. I just
Hi.
felt like a lance
Hello.
of fury go through my body.
You know what you could do? You know how they have like bagel rounds, like when they poke the little donuts. You know what I mean? Like the little donut
Mhm.
poppers.
Yeah.
You just put that in your belly button, and then you like
What is
concrete
happening?
it over,
What
so
is
it's like
happening?
one smooth belly.
They don't even need to do that because they almost had to. One of my cousins, when they were a child, almost had to have surgery, which would have the end result would have been that they would not have had a belly button, and my aunt had to be like, figure something else out.
Here's my question: what do belly buttons do for us?
That's how you're connected to your mother.
Yeah,
That's-
before.
That's where your front
Yeah.
tail is.
Good night, everybody. That's a wrap. Here, I got nothing to follow that.
That's if your mommy eats a watermelon seed. That's
No.
where the vine
Mm-mm.
grows out of.
What are we
Absolutely
doing?
not.
What's happening?
Can we play this game?
I don't know at this point. I honestly don't know. I don't know how we get past this. Hello. Hi. Hey, how's it going? We're live from the apocalypse. If you've never caught us before, we are a not-for-profit TTRPG studio that makes actual play content like podcasts and the stream that you are about to watch to raise money for nonprofits and aid organizations. And as of today, we are currently raising money for Doctors Without Borders.
Yay!
We were going to wait longer to announce it, but the voting was pretty overwhelming. So
Yeah.
the other two organizations are not coming back from the lead. So Doctors Without Borders it is. This time around, the other two fantastic organizations will get some love after we finish fundraising for Doctors Without Borders, but everybody agreed. Obviously, Doctors Without Borders is not an organization that needs any introduction. They're active in like 70 different countries. They've been around forever. Offering like nonpartisan, apolitical medical aid wherever it is required, wherever there's a human rights crisis, like currently, and what it seemed like we all felt was most prescient, Palestine. So, yeah, if you like what you see here, we just ask that instead of doing the normal Twitch things like subscribing or giving us bits, you instead take the $5 or the $6 or whatever you can spare. There is no expectation. And you just give it directly to Doctors Without Borders instead. We have hidden the subscribe button to facilitate that. It's been replaced with a donate button. You can seek the subscribe button at your own peril. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but if you're feeling particularly brave or reckless, you could do that, I guess. But you could just hit the donate button. If you're on mobile, that will not be visible to you, but you can hit !donate in the chat. And the bot will post the link that you can use to donate to Doctors Without Borders. The McElroy brothers will yell at me if you do that. They will scream in my ear. I may scream in solidarity. Or if I've forgotten to turn the alert down, which is possible. And if you are able to locate the subscribe button, we can't stop you from doing it, of course, especially if you have an Amazon Prime sub that's included in your Amazon Prime subscription that you are feeling like you want to toss our way. You can do that. Occasionally, Twitch gives us some money. Just be aware that for every month that you're subscribed to this channel, Brennan, beloved Dimension 20 Dungeon Master, Brennan Lee Mulligan, will kill a dog. He will murder one dog for every month that you're subscribed to this channel. 24 dogs so far tonight. We haven't been live for 20 minutes. That's more than one dog a minute. For anyone who's
Like I
not good at
said,
math.
I'm not sorry.
And JD is not sorry. So, but you might be. In which case, maybe just donate to Doctors Without Borders so you can sleep at night. Yeah, I think that's most of the stuff. This is Class Reunion, which is a 5e homebrew game that we've been playing for a very long time. I say homebrew in the loosest terms possible. We haven't so much added rules as we've just forgotten them or like thrown them out. But yeah, it's a good time. It's about a group of high school students from Ohio who have been trapped in a fantasy world for 10 years and have been separated and now reunited. 24 dogs for 2024. How did none of us catch that? That's very good. Very true.
Woo!
Incredible. So yeah, that's that's the game. That's the game that we're going to be playing tonight. So go into our introductions, and then we'll hop right into it, which means that beginning with JD, who is still not sorry.
I'm not, and I always forget that I go first here. Hi, I am JD. In this game, I play our Ranger Hunter. They're going through it, but when aren't they? We'll see if I cry tonight. Or lick a horse. Whichever comes first.
Why not both, honestly? Next up, Raph.
Hi, I'm Raph. I play Max Miller. He's a bar block. That means barbarian and warlock for those of you who don't know, and also Nicki Minaj fan.
I was I was typing he stands Nicki Minaj in the chat. God damn it, Raph.
Wait, it's been 10 years since. No, Nicki's alive.
Yeah, probably. Yes, I think yes.
Yeah,
Nicki's
but she's
alive.
still
You
Onika.
disappeared in 1990.
That's fair.
Right. So she's still very much Onika. She's
Yeah.
barely.
Let's just say Maximilian Miller prophesized Nicki Minaj. In the world of Anoon. Anyway, so that's me. That's Max. And what else? We're thriving. We're thriving. I don't actually know. I don't remember what happened last session. How did we end it?
I told you.
I know how it started. It was either, I'm gonna tell you this, it's one of two options. It's either
We
we're holding
haven't gotten to the
hands
recap
or
yet.
I did give the recap. I gave the recap.
it's
Raps
true.
Got it.
Anyway, we might be holding hands or we might be fighting. I don't remember.
You done?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Julia.
Hi, I'm Julia. I play Kelly Violet, who is the rogue cleric hybrid and now something. We don't know. She's just trying to get everyone through this alive so she can go back to the life she's trying to build for herself in this little fantasy town.
It's true. Actual and factual. And Corey.
Hey, I'm Pookie. This is Juniper. She's around sometimes. Sometimes she's not. I play Wayne Hovacek, the greatest Gretzky player that ever was born. I was so good that I had to retire from the league. But there's a new league of brewing, so we're getting the band back together. Yeah, watch out for our tour bus coming through. Get ready with your singles, because I will sign pictures, but I only accept cash. Goodbye. Hello.
Have you seen Tank Girl?
Yeah.
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 There's a line where like there's kangaroo people in that movie, spoilers, and one of them is like they're talking about their origins, who they were before they were turned into kangaroo monsters. One of them is like, I was a dog, but I was so good at it, they promoted me to being a human.
Yeah.
Which
funny.
where I thought you were going with that.
Corey is sweating right now.
Which is also the plot.
Because how hot this
Soviet
lamp
science
is.
fiction books.
Hello. Hi.
I'm
Hello.
so tan by the end of this.
Hi, my name is Will. I do my best, my absolute best to run this game. Sometimes it happens. I play everybody else, and that's it for me. And then that means that last but certainly not least is our guest for a while now, and hopefully for a little while longer still. Q.
I'm here until you kick me out. You have to physically remove me. I'm so sorry.
I might just be in the game now, though. I don't know.
I'm fucking bring it. I don't care. Anyway, hi, I'm Q. I'm playing Kira, who is a Tua. He is an astral self mug, and he's fine. You know, he's here to get his kisses in, as I've stated, and I stand by that. You know, we're here to have a good time.
We certainly are. So with that, we're gonna do the biggest challenge with running this game by far, which is try to pivot into the tone of this game, the actual tone of this game. Gonna do our best. We'll see what happens. When we ended last time, since some people don't remember, you fought some trees that had been animated by the corrupted spirit of the Heartwood to come after you. It was a long, hard battle that you finally triumphed over, though it was not without a cost, as you did fell 3 of the oldest trees in the Heartwood. And for at least one of you who grew up here in this forest, that was less than ideal. And then it started to rain, with all of you not really sure where to do or where to go next, with some vague threats from an unnamed entity that Hunter was able to contact during the battle through the trees. You're left with more questions than answers. It's become clear to you that your plan to sneak up unnoticed and unknown to the gathering site known as Haven is doomed to failure. You are known a little bit better than you would like to be. And so I think it is, as the rain is falling, as night has set over the Heartwood, that we find you gathered around a flickering campfire in the shelter of a boulder that's been cracked in half, worn away by time, until enough of an alcove was formed that it offers you some shelter from the pouring rain. And of course, with you is the strange lavender-colored deer dragon that has been following Kelly Violet.
Just gonna keep petting its head as long as it wants its head pet. I think at one point Kelly asked Hunter, it's like, this, do you know what its name is?
You haven't asked?
Our communication has been completely nonverbal. It's been a lot of like gestures and vibes.
Hunter,
How
I
do you
think what I will say here is that in like the tradition of the Orn, asking for its name and giving it a name are sort of the same concept. Because these spirits don't have form until they choose someone, until they bond with someone.
Kelly, you're the best person to answer this because, like you said, you're getting the vibes. You'll know what the name is.
Oh. Um,
I trust you. And he obviously does as well, too.
just petting its head, like a little more like slightly panicked. Now I can't mess this up.
I mean, he doesn't seem to be in a hurry. I think more pressing to the matter at hand is, how are you going to proceed? What are you going to do?
So, like, we kind of know where we're going, right? Like, we know we got the lay of the land. Or if we go there, are we going to be murdered like instantly? You know, like can we walk up and say like "Hail and well met, traveler," or do we like need to sneak our way in?
I don't
I think-
think either are options.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I think the
what's
plan
an
is to stop
option
us
then?
on the way.
What's an
They don't
option?
intend for us to get there.
Oh,
But if
And
they
if
don't
we
intend
do,
for us,
they're going to see us coming.
Mm.
So,
so if they're gonna see us coming either way, we might as well just go, right? Just walk up to the front door. If there is a front door.
front route maybe.
Front route.
Wouldn't be the first time we've made a scene.
kind of categorically all we do is make scenes.
Do we know how he's watching us? Is there a way to cut off that connection?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I think he has eyes everywhere. You saw what he did with the trees.
Hmm.
This was his domain before they were banished, right?
That's what he says. He says he wants his home back.
Hmm.
Oh, I have a question. Do you think these guys don't like sunlight? Like, they thrive off of dark spookiness.
Who exactly?
Like the evil plants and entities and things that he is going to embody to try and murder us along the way. Like
They're-
big bugs and
They're not evil. There's
They-
nothing evil about them.
he's evil though, right?
He's not good.
So the not good guy who is going to embody a lot of things to try and murder us along the way, even though those things being embodied are not bad. That being said, there is a bad dude in their brain making them do bad things. I kind of forgot where I was going. Do you think they don't like light? I only ask because I can cast like daylight.
I think considering they are plants,
Right.
and one of the main tenets of life for plants is the sun, I don't think that'll bother them.
Never know.
It's true. We've been surprised before.
I think the question just kind of becomes, are we willing to hurt the forest to get to its center? If we have to fight.
I mean, not just the forest. The forest is more than enough, but my family's also potentially going to be used against us. I could still be used against you.
So could I.
It's one of those risks that I think we have to take, because even if we left now, what's happening to Hunter isn't going to stop unless we make him stop.
Who's holding the like prison prism that was given to us by our vampire daddy?
I think it's
Don't
me.
fucking call him that.
I think it's me.
Is it you?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was Wayne, because we had to wait for Wayne to come let Hunter out. No, it was you.
It's me?
I think it's you.
It was you.
Okay. I don't remember, so that's why I ask.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Yeah, because otherwise the three of us wouldn't have been able to go to the meeting in the first place. Because we wouldn't have been able to let Hunter out.
Yeah, but then we. Oh, yeah, no, I think you're right. Okay,
Yeah,
I think I might have that. Yeah.
you have it.
Okay. Go.
From Marius, use his name. Don't be weird.
Okay, to be fair, I didn't remember his name. I didn't want to call him something else. So Vampire Daddy is what came
Vampire
out.
Daddy's what you went with, sure.
It's not
Yeah.
Makes sense.
wrong.
The tracks.
Is wrong.
Yeah, but we all knew who you were talking about, right?
Exactly.
So-
So,
I
mean,
works.
yes.
Intent behind a name.
What's in a name? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A name.
Case
All
in
right,
point.
I have a question. What is our current goal? Because then I can kind of figure out how we achieve it. What are we trying to do?
Sever Dagda's hold over Hunter and the Orn.
Okay.
Because he's driving the Orn to lash out violently, which is what we were sent here to figure out, because Calderon is like thinking of taking like an offensive to these
Right.
attacks. We want to prevent that.
Okay.
So we gotta kick his plug out. I don't know.
And do we think there's like a big like brain somewhere that we could squish? Like, is there like a big plant brain somewhere in here that we gotta like stick our hand in and like pull out?
I don't think
I think again we're trying to not kill the plant life.
We'll kill
And
Dagda.
no.
But I don't think
Kill
Dagda.
Dagda.
I don't think he's a plant. I think he can reach
Oh.
into and control the plants. But similar to how Nuada was a guy,
Mhm.
I was going to say, I don't think we've stopped any of the Danon before. We've just kind of readjusted them.
I mean, historically, they've kind of been on your side.
yeah, this is like the
Like
first
the
time.
Raven Queen supercharged Max so that he
Mhm.
could fight the corpse golem. And then Nuada fought alongside you
And gave me a sweet ass arm.
and gave you a sweet ass
Yeah.
arm. Yeah, he did bite your other one off, but yeah, then he gave you his arm.
Pretty
But
good
He was
deal.
infected by those horrible little worms.
Yeah, no, for sure. He did you a solid. I'm not saying that. What I will say is that I think by this point you've all been clued into the nature of what is going on here, because Hunter definitely knows. Hunter's been told or figured it out. There is a spirit of the planet itself, spirit of the Earth. This is not the Earth, but like the spirit of a noon, called Ak.
Mhm.
And in times long past, when the Danan were like the god kings of this world, the Dagda was as powerful as he was because he had subjugated Ak. Like bent the spirit of the planet itself to his will.
So is that what's happening again, or has happened again?
Yes.
It sounds like.
So he's like a guy. Or he's like a being of sorts, like a Nuada.
Hmm.
Yes.
He's like a dude. Okay. So what we got to do is like find that guy and beat him up,
Or something.
or something like that. We
Wayne,
gotta find that guy
And then beat that guy up.
and then beat that guy up.
Sure, sure.
I'm sure that'll be simple when, with what I would imagine is a fraction of his power, he fought us with the trees.
Hmm.
Do we want to create some sort of, I don't know, fail safe? Like, we don't want to fight this next barrage oncoming trees or whatever bugs.
Mm-hmm.
We can just hit and run.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I mean, the tree fight wasn't a whole lot of fun, and I think our goal is to just like get where we're going, right? So like
Hmm.
if we come across something,
If there's something we can come up with, some sort of move that we can all just call instead of having to fight our way through it. I don't know.
The problem I see with that is that at a certain point, we are going to be chased. And
Okay,
we
run
are
faster.
good
we
deal.
are going to be overwhelmed.
He's getting his power from Ak.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Aren't
he
your-
has his own power. He is using that power to manipulate Auk.
Okay.
Hmm.
Your spirits, your companions, you and Kelly, they are a part of Ak, yes?
Yes.
Is it possible that you two can have a connection? Try and wrestle it from him?
Hmm.
I maybe I
You
can't.
all are the children of the Duwada, are you not? The children
Listen,
often surpass their parents.
I mean, that's a fair statement, Kira, but one, I have no idea what I'm doing most of the time, and two, I'm having to feed the spider in my brain memories so that he doesn't take me over. Not the spider, but him.
I understand having to fight a nature you'd rather not have.
what? No. Did you just say?
I believe. Are you not going to repeat yourself?
Can
I
it be
would
like
rather not.
any memory, or does it have
Oh.
to be like a really important one that's gonna like change who you are as a person to not have it in your brain? Or could it be like, going and getting lunch in the cafeteria?
No, it has to be an important memory.
Hmm.
It has to be a happy memory.
Ooh.
But it's working for now. I'm just saying if that's what I need to do to keep him out of my head, I don't know that reversing that would be a good thing or a feasible thing.
Not Not necessarily reversing.
You can't live like that. That's not sustainable.
Don't you think I know that, Kelly?
He
All the
actually
more
just
reason,
said that to you.
like all the more reason why we have to find where he is and confront him directly. It doesn't, at this point, it doesn't matter if we don't think we can do it. If we don't try to do something, either he's going to overpower you as you are, or he will just wait you out until you don't have anything left to defend yourself with. And we aren't going to let you do that to yourself, Hunter.
Maybe I go to him.
Not alone.
He's not going to let all of us just approach him.
Why not? We're family too, aren't we?
I would imagine he thinks you're all expendable.
I don't think the rest of the Danan would appreciate that, though.
That would be, yeah, that I'm with Max on that. That would be assuming that he doesn't think his siblings would retaliate against him.
I realize what I'm asking for here, but since Hunter is the only one who actually spoke to him, Hunter, make me an insight check.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
There are five advantage in the pool if you wanna pull from that just to be safe.
I would love to, because that was a 4 for a solid 3.
Oh boy.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Oh, it's -1.
And that was a nat 20.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's go.
Look at that. Look at that. That's what
Magic of
that's what your
advantage.
donations. That's what your donations get us.
That's the power of friendship.
That's the power of friendship.
I
All
believe
right,
about
cool.
to say it's the power of Pine Sol, baby, but I guess not. That's fine. Ignore what I've said. You know what I
More
mean?
like Pine Soul.
Oh.
That's it right there.
That's it.
Get him.
We got there. So Hunter, basically over the course of your conversation, you got an invitation. Now, while he might think the others are expendable, I mean, he basically said you were expendable too. But the question is not so much would he consider them expendable, but would he consider them threats? If that's the route you want to take. And with a natural 20, no, you're pretty sure he does not consider you all a threat. Any of you. This isn't one of those situations where it's like, only the blood of my blood can slay me or anything like that. Y'all did your purpose. Y'all freed them. And now it's like, I don't know. I don't know what y'all are going to do, but it's fine. At this point, there are like 5 drops of their blood in you all. It's been like 20 generations.
I mean, maybe we could all just walk up there. He did give me an invitation. I don't know that it's just exclusive to me. That would certainly be a whole lot easier than going through whatever gauntlet he has planned, and it would certainly lead to a lot less collateral damage.
So what do we have to do to accept this invitation?
I feel like pretty much just accept it. Like I said, he has eyes everywhere.
Should we tie you to a tree or a rock?
No,
I don't know.
not that invitation.
Wayne is getting out rope.
No. Hunter's not not like
Stop.
Hunter's accepting the invitation for Dogda to take over their mind. Hunter accepting the invitation for us to go see him.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. The man threw trees at us.
Okay, where was that going in your mind?
We
You tie
tie up
Hunter
Hunter
up.
to a rock. We accept
Uh-huh.
the invitation. Dogda shows themselves, and then
Mm,
we say, "Get out of here, or else."
gotcha. Why you weren't team captain? Uh,
Did wrestling have a
Excuse
captain?
me. Technically, yes, and I was the captain.
I don't know. I never went to any of those.
But I
Wayne's
don't
really
know.
low passive insight. It's like, oh, I don't remember it that way, but it's been quite a few years. So captains usually know captains, but I suppose it is what it is. I didn't mess around with the wrestlers a lot. Okay, so like if we know where we're going, and should we just shout it out? Like, hey, Doug, we are in 100% in. Show us a sign if you won't kill us when we walk over to you. Maybe like open up a corridor so it's easier because this is some pretty thick brush.
You receive no reply,
Fuck.
but the invitation basically was, you're going to Haven anyway.
Oh,
I'll see you when you get here.
Does Hunter get
You
the
are a sick
feeling?
son of a...
Gonna kill that dog.
Sorry, a tragedy's happening on
All the
screen.
bad guys.
and I'm not sorry.
Not the barking.
2024, no regrets. Absolutely not sorry for anything.
Does Hunter get the sense that it would be beneficial to try to communicate with the Dogda again in order to accept the invitation? Or if, because essentially he did say if we approach, he's going to keep throwing dangers at us. But also if we took the invitation, he wouldn't necessarily do that.
I don't know that you know off the top of your head how to communicate with him, but I mean, you could maybe put two and two together, right? Because you speak with plants on the tree that he was kind of controlling, but it definitely wasn't just him controlling it. It's like him controlling Ak, controlling the tree. So with that in mind, you might be able to reach him through Ak. That might mean opening yourself up to Ak, though.
Hunter's not going to mention that. Hunter's just going to say, I think I can get a message to him.
sounds great.
Love that.
Making progress.
How?
I mean, I connected with him through the tree earlier. Maybe if I just sit down and meditate, I'll be able to speak to him again.
Okay.
It's worth trying.
Do you need another tree?
No, I don't think I necessarily need that. Though I guess I will say if Hunter knew of another older tree in the vicinity, they would likely choose that.
You could find one.
Hunter's just going to walk over, sit down.
In the rain.
Yep, in the rain. Just settle in amongst the roots and open themselves up.
Okay.
Are we watching from a distance, gang? I'm about to head over.
I mean, I imagine because of where we were like sequestered around the boulder, we probably had to get up and walk to wherever this was. So imagine it's real nearby, and also Kelly has no problem with the rain, so she'll just like lay down in the dirt with this creature in the rain. And just
Yeah, it's
thinking
real.
about the burden of naming.
It's dark, it's wet, but if that doesn't bother you. Okay. Cool. So you're casting Speak with Plants.
Yep.
Okay. And you are lowering your defenses.
Yep.
Cool. Just
I
checking.
hate this.
I hate
Just
this
checking.
as well.
I hate this.
I
Gotta
have a
ask these
spell that I
questions.
can use. Yeah,
Oh.
let's go.
Is it Smite?
No.
Oh,
Believe it
Protection
or
from good
not,
and evil.
wow.
I blew through everything I had last game ish. I saved 1/3 level spell just for funsies. I'm gonna cast Magic Circle. It's got a lot of things that
Oh.
it does, but the important thing right now is that targets within the cylinder can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, let's
All
go.
right. That's pretty cool.
Spicy.
That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, cool. You cast Speak with Plants and you reach out to the tree. And at first it responds the way that, any tree would. You get that sense of it being ancient. You get a sense of like wisdom, but patience and calm as well. If you can ascribe, mortal emotions to something like this. But when you communicate that you're looking to speak to the Dagda by way of Ak, I think you feel the connection start to deepen the way that it kind of did before. And for a moment, you are connected to Ak through the tree, which feels awful because you just get this overwhelming sense of pain and fear and suffering that is dulled by the circle that Wayne put around you, the Wayne cast. But if you felt it fully, you feel like it might consume you. And that sort of disappears, and you are left with a very different sort of feeling, one that is familiar to you, of something even more ancient and inscrutable, but entirely inhuman, entirely alien in its or his ways of thinking. Did I give him an accent? I probably did, right?
You did.
You did.
Cool.
You gave him a Scottish
Oh,
accent.
I
'cause-
did, yeah, because class, because I said Crypto Community College, yeah. If you enjoyed
Yeah.
me, yeah, okay, cool. Well,
Hunter is very, very angry. Feeling just the echoes that they could feel with what is happening to Ak, thinking about the trees that were felled. Any attempt at composure just flips because they have nothing in charisma. That is not their strong suit. And I think all they just say is, yeah, I want to talk.
Well, then you're wasting time. Which does not bother me. But yours is finite.
Because I'm mortal, because you're going to kill me, because the world is going to end.
Because it waits for you. One way or another, every road that you could walk will lead you into death's arms. Whether it's at my hand or old age or the end of the world, as you say. And I will still be here.
You're so sure of that?
I am.
Maybe I'll get to see you proven wrong in my lifetime.
Do you know what my family's greatest flaw is?
Well, as you say, they are your family.
It's their obsession with mortality. Their fascination with a life that has an end point. And what they do with that time, that blink of existence. And they're so fascinated by it because it is utterly alien to us. Because you can't understand something that you'll never experience or touch.
And do you share that flaw with them? Or are you immune?
I am older and wiser than some of them. It is fascinating. I will admit that freely. So, no, I can't die. Not even Mirrodin Wilt himself wielding all of the power of the world cauldron could end our lives. So instead, he sent us somewhere else and trapped us there.
Well, in some ways, I would imagine that is even worse than death.
Are you trying to get a specific reaction?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to make
Hunter
you roll
doesn't
for
have
it.
enough charisma for that.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. It It grew tiresome. So we slept. Until you were so kind as to awaken us. Perhaps you should let me thank you properly.
Well, that was actually what I was calling to say. We'd like to accept that invitation.
To what end?
To be thanked. As you said, we can't kill you, so might as well have a chance to meet face to face.
No, the one thing that does separate me from my siblings is that I understand your kind better than they do. And not being able to do something has never stopped you from trying. But be aware of what will happen. You will fail. And I don't contain enough gratitude to spare your life.
Understood.
So be aware. But come. All the same.
Will you continue trying to stop us or derail us if we do?
What need would I have to do this thing?
For your amusement, I would imagine.
Why don't you roll an insight check?
That is an 18.
Okay. All right. 18 is good. For all of his bravado, for all of his talk, you get the sense that he wants something from you. Whether it's you or one of the others, or all of you together, you don't know. But he seems almost eager.
I merely wanted to ask. I don't really relish the thought of seeing harm come to another inhabitant of the Heartwood unnecessarily. I'm more concerned about that than our own safety.
So sentimental. So human.
Why would I pretend to be otherwise? It's what I am. Weren't you just talking to me about my limited lifespan and how human I am and how mortal I am and how it will be gone in a blink of an eye?
Well, all things die. Not just humans. You're certainly mortal. I never questioned that. But come, and maybe I'll answer your questions.
I look forward to that.
Are you ending the connection?
I think Hunter waits about 15 to 20 seconds, but they
Okay.
do.
Well, you are drenched when you come back to yourself.
Yeah, Hunter definitely looks like a mess because 100% when they felt that pain and suffering from Ak, tears started streaming down their face, and those tears stopped a bit during the conversation, but you can't tell what's rainwater and what's tears at this point.
So are we good? Is he sending like a bug bus to take us down there, like a bug shuttle,
Like a basket.
like a bug basket, send us
Basket.
on down the river? It's
Coming
raining
down the
so
river.
much. Got a
The
little
rain is
river
a
going
good
through
thing.
here.
No, we have to travel
Mm.
the regular way, but I don't
Mm.
think he's going to try to stop us.
Well,
You
that's
don't
good.
think.
I don't know. Aren't gods capricious? Don't they just play to their whims? I don't want to say that with certainty, but I think he wants us there.
All the ones we've run into so far have been eager to meet us. He can pretend to be above it all, but he does share similarities with his siblings, whether he likes it or not.
I think when you say that, the spirit that you've been petting this entire time, that you haven't named yet.
I've got a couple. I've thought about it. I've narrowed it down
Okay.
to like 2.
Picks his head up, and looks at you,
Mm.
Kelly. And you all see this. You'll see him sort of meaningfully move his head, his little sort of like dragony snout, to sort of like bump against your chest.
Do I have an arrhythmia? What is it? Is it arrhythmia? What's wrong?
Can't answer you, but
Is it your soul?
We're still unsure about what status of my soul I have. I have more of it than when we first met? Or do you mean our collective soul?
Yes, both, possibly. Yours and the collective soul.
Either I just get the feeling they are so big and powerful and all this other stuff, but they are also so alone in that all they have is each other, and that's all they've had for the longest time. They don't have like community. They don't have any kind of like lasting bonds. We're the only thing that they have that's not each other that they've had in hundreds of years. They're all at least a little bit curious about us.
They could have
If
had us.
not at least entertained.
I I think perhaps. No. I'm gonna go meditate.
Meditate on that one.
Yeah.
Do we know how far we are from Haven?
Yes. I think
I
you
think
are. Sorry, what's up?
So I think we're 2 days out because
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
we were 3 days out. We slept. We haven't really gone anywhere today.
It's true. So yeah, you're about a day's journey in with 2 to go.
So I think Kira is just gonna sort of be tucked in to the back and is just in full meditation mode. There's probably little flickers of the spectral visage
Mhm.
in different snarling faces.
Is that like an ability, or is this just?
It is a part of the monk, the astral self. I mean, he's not activating it, but it's
Okay.
as it is happening
Oh, the
while
mask.
he's
Yeah,
meditating.
yeah. I mean, like, can you meditate to get answers about shit or something like that?
No,
Cool,
we're not
cool,
that
cool,
cool.
cool.
No.
Just checking. Just checking. Okay. Yeah. You meditate. You reflect on these events. You find that sort of inner space that lets you push away the encroaching madness.
Yep, which is exceptionally important given we're getting closer and closer to one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure is.
Um,
What's up?
I was curious about if the Ravens have reacted in any way about what has been going on.
How do you mean? Like anything out of the ordinary, or?
Anything out of the ordinary. And I think occasionally, since he gained this power, I think Max has like casually flared what is it? One of his invocations, which is basically it's kind of like speak with animals, beast speech. So I
Mhm.
think he just like flares it every once in a while, out of habit, just to see if they're saying anything other than murder.
Just to get the hot goss.
Just to pick up some hot goss from my buddies, the Ravens. But specifically, I guess, flares it when we talk about Dagda and see if they react to that in any way.
Are you okay? So I think what you're gonna have to do here, first of all, is the thing that lets you sort of like command them. Briefly.
Sure. Wow, it's been a while.
Been a while.
Hold on. I have to pull up like some OG Max documents for that.
My boy, how do you have documents? It's wild.
Listen.
Just some old PDFs and stuff. Oh, here we go. Beep beep bop bop.
Documents. These are the documents that I have to pull from.
The
Those
records.
are confidential. How dare you?
Redact those right now.
Redact those immediately.
Redacted.
Those have been shared so often. What do you mean?
No.
This
These
is
are for our
recorded?
eyes only. Do
People
you
are
mean
gonna
borrowed
know
eyes?
what you do with the baby after you put it in the
basket.
redacted.
Just kidding.
Oh, in the
This
redact, my
is-
bad. I'm so sorry.
This is
So
the
sorry.
only thing that I need. That's the other baby in
Incredible.
the basket.
In the red light, that's so much more horrifying,
Yeah,
Corey.
it's
It really
terrifying.
is.
Very threatening.
Are you talking about borrowed eyes or dread presence?
I believe it's borrowed eyes, right? Where you get to like see through their eyes, kind of.
Influence the presence, guiding the watchers for 1
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah.
It just says it takes an action once per long rest.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
an
Cool.
animal
And then
handling
I
check?
gain advantage to certain things.
For sure.
Investigation and
sure.
perception.
For sure.
But I can just do it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you can just
I'll
do it.
roll if you want me to roll.
Yeah. Why not?
What you want me to roll, gang?
Do I want you to roll?
Maybe
I
like animal
think
handling?
maybe animal handling or Arcana, maybe.
What if we did animal handling?
What if we did animal handling?
Max
I'll
probably has
take
some
animal
wisdom. He's a
handling.
barbarian.
Yeah, I'll take animal handling.
Wait, is your
Yeah.
Arcana not good? Is it not good?
My Arcana is my intelligence is below average.
Yeah. But
Really,
having
I wouldn't have guessed. Right.
Arcana is intelligence, which is
Sure.
-1. So I mean, I'll roll whatever you want me to roll, but in my animal handling is +4.
Roll with Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Roll plus Nikki.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be an 18 for animal handling.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Say thank you to Miss Minaj.
Everyone say thank you.
Thank you, Miss Minaj.
The Raven Queen is Nicki Minaj now.
Yeah.
Canonically,
Good for her.
Barb for life.
I mean, she can look like whatever she wants. So
Yeah, that's fair.
She just
Um,
looks like
Nikki.
Nicki Minaj.
It looks
So
like
she's
Nicki.
choosing. Yeah, who wouldn't,
Yeah.
honestly?
yeah.
I mean, I'd have
truly.
gone for Megan, but that's fine.
Oh, fair enough.
You reach out for the ravens. And you feel their presence, like it's always kind of circling overhead. And then there's the sound of a soft impact right outside of your shelter, followed by another,
Oh dear,
and another,
that's not good.
and another, and another.
You should really stop that.
When can we look?
Whenever you want, but
I'm
when
gonna
you
look.
Yeah, what is
when
happening?
you look, the ground around your shelter outside is covered in dead ravens.
Oof.
I reach out to one of them with Spare the Dying. Does it do anything?
No.
What if I reach out with Revivify?
Weirdly, no.
Oh dear.
Where's my third level spell slot?
Yeah, I mean, you spend that, erase that, but it doesn't do
100.
anything.
I think it's 100 gold diamond.
Mhm.
Oh, there goes that.
So is this happening while Hunter is communing, or
I got the impression it was after Hunter came back
Okay,
and
that's
you talked
fine.
about stuff.
That's totally fine. I think Max genuinely starts freaking out. I think he just starts like going over and picking them up and like holding them and just like looks over at everyone and specifically Hunter. How is this his doing?
What was happening before?
Is this some sort of threat?
Maybe, but he didn't do this before he had the last, 2 days?
Just so happened to be after we accepted the invitation.
He's a dick, Max.
Aren't they
Technically,
family?
Bad timing is kind of what dicks do.
technically, it happened after you connected with them, reached out to them.
I'm confused. Are they not family? Was this not him?
Are the birds family to the Dacta?
The birds belong to the Raven Queen.
What happens if you call the Raven Queen?
I don't know if I can.
I
Never
don't
really.
know that that's a good idea.
I don't think the birds I don't think he views the birds as part of her.
Hmm.
They're her servants, they're her subjects, but they're not her.
Did she do this then? He controls the forest and everything in it.
It might have been a territorial thing.
Yeah, maybe it's because they're outsiders. Like they're not his birds.
Or maybe it's because they're in this space and he sees this space as belonging to him.
Yeah.
Or maybe she doesn't want to lose them, so she'd rather get rid of them herself.
Hmm.
Like a hamster?
A what?
What?
Like a fucking hamster.
Like a hamster.
Okay,
If a hamster
everyone.
actually it's not just hamsters, it's most rodents. But if a rodent gives birth and something becomes a threat to them, they would rather eat their own children and
Hmm.
regain that energy into themselves and use it to get away than let something else eat their babies and get that energy.
Mm.
The rodent thing. Hamsters do it a lot because they're under a lot of stress being small rodents, and usually they're given to children or they're put into classrooms. Gerbils do it a lot too.
Yeah, maybe she's like a hamster. Do you ever think of that?
Max, I'm sorry.
I would like to look at one of the birds, and I'd like to do a medicine check.
Yeah, Max will hand you one of the birds.
Yeah. I want to see like if there's anything other than just like the bird's dead. Like how did it die, or did it just broke?
Yeah, I mean, roll medicine.
Okay, cool. 23.
Shit. Okay, yeah. Your intricate knowledge of sports medicine, your community college program really paying off, coming in clutch here. No shade to anyone who practices sports medicine. It's a very valid and illustrious career. I mean, it's a bird, but you don't really find a cause of death. There's no wound. There really isn't any blood either. It's like they just stopped.
No external cause of death that I can see anyway.
So she killed them.
Oh no.
It's weird. I should be excited about this, to be honest. They've been following me for 10 years.
Yeah, but they're your birds, Max.
They were never my birds. They were like stalkers.
Your stalkers, Max.
Did you ever feed them?
Staff?
Ooh, heard that squeak.
I mean, they followed me into war, so I suppose in a way.
You also did give horrific live birth to them underground that one time, so they really kind of are your birds.
That's
So
true.
it's okay to be upset.
I'm not upset, but I'm not.
But it's okay if you were.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh,
Sure,
the
get
wrong
your
thing.
ass over here. Hmm.
And as you ponder all of this, all of these questions, and the realization sinks in that for the first time in 10 years, you aren't being watched. We're going to take a break.
Brother.
Spicy.
You're a monster.
Yeah, I've heard
My
that before.
birds.
Heard that
My birds.
before. Yeah, we'll be right back. Don't go away. Be back in like 10 minutes, probably.
Oh, fucking yeah, big dog, big doggy.
So aggressive.
Perfect timing.
Cookie would say.
Perfect timing. If you were here, that's what he
All
would
right,
say.
let's burn this forest down.
No.
Listen, no one's told you not to burn the forest down.
That's true.
I would.
I feel like that's something somebody has said.
I feel like we've kind of made it pretty clear we don't want to do additional damage if we can avoid it.
Sure, but no one's told you not to.
See, the
We
thing is, I
are-
don't know if
It's my
burning
only
the
point.
forest down hurts the forest, because then like a whole new forest grows up out of the ashes.
Oh my
So
god.
true.
Google it.
Google it.
Google it.
Look it
Google's
up.
free.
They usually do that in just like small patches. They don't do the whole
Right, not
forest
the
at
whole
once.
forest.
That's the thing. It's when you're
Controlled-
doing it
a
on such a
controlled
small
bird-
level, you're
a
just wasting
controlled bird-
time.
How much
No,
more
wasting
effective
time,
would it
dude.
be if you just did the whole forest at once?
Exactly. Question: is there a Heartwood Smoky?
Smokey the
Hmm.
Clown.
The bear.
Might
Are there
be. Might be a
bears? Are there
clown.
bears here? It's kind of unclear what animals exist here that also exist in the real world. Have there
In
been?
the moon, bears are clowns.
Oh,
Oh.
Smokey the Clown?
Absolutely not.
Wow! I hope we run into one.
Sorry, I don't make the rules.
You do though. You do actually.
I'm pretty sure that's what that title right there on the screen under
I'm more
under
of
your
like a
face.
vessel. Like Anun speaks and I
Oh.
listen.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
And
Interesting.
right now it's saying clown bears.
I'm here for that. Can I
course
replace
you
my
are.
ravens with clown bears?
No,
No.
you literally just lost them and you're already on to the next one. Wow. Yikes.
They weren't my friends. They were just the only things I spoke to for
But
like several years.
You gave birth to them metaphorically.
I did give birth to them.
Right.
In-
And then we just glossed over that. Really,
We
truly
did.
we did. And that's a lot, you know what I mean?
I would
Kelly has
argue.
never
There.
forgotten. Kelly has
No.
never forgotten.
I would
No.
argue giving birth is kind of a misnomer. Like
No.
Yeah, they just like busted out of me, to be fair.
Yeah.
out of your mouth specifically.
Yeah.
And my chest, no?
And his
Yeah,
and
what's up with
Max's
you doing that?
chest.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Will. Hey,
Wow.
Will. What's up with you doing that?
I mean, I don't know.
How
Well, wait,
how
no,
young
it wasn't
were you?
mouth.
How
Vampire.
young were you when you saw Alien, and how profound of an impact did it have on your life that you keep
Surprisingly
doing it?
old. I saw Aliens before I saw Alien,
Hmm.
for sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But probably too
Word.
young for Aliens.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean,
Cool.
listen,
Can I still
it's
do
fine.
magic?
I don't know. Can you?
Oh yeah.
But I think with that, with all of the birds, the day has pretty much come to a close.
Hmm.
It's getting very late. The rain not really showing any sign of letting up. So if you're going to press on tonight, it's going to be difficult.
Hmm.
That being said, I think you are going to have to consume some supplies, which means checking in on how our supplies are doing.
How many supplies do we have? Or
So,
is it like the general thing that I forgot.
so it's a gauge.
Okay.
And basically, the first time you do it, you want to roll under 75. If you roll over 75,
Oh, that's
decrease
right.
it. yeah. So it's
That's
the
right.
percentile dice.
How many resources, how many supplies do the ravens give us?
You gonna
Oh,
eat
you eat the ravens?
Free meal.
I mean, they're factored in to your supplies gauge.
Okay.
The real question is, does anybody remember who passed or who failed last time?
I think everyone but Hunter passed, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
I was the one person who failed.
Cool.
At the time,
So
I
everybody just needs to roll under 75 again. Hunter, you need to roll under 50.
Oof.
had.
Under 75.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
22. 22.
Shh. God bless it.
78.
You were so hungry. You ate
So
all those birds.
hungry. I ate
You
all
ate
the
all those birds and then more on top of it. They weren't really filling, though.
Oh, baby, I got an
Honestly-
81.
Oh,
That's
Is
rough,
a
buddy.
double zero
not good.
100?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yikes.
It's so funny because if I didn't like
Cool.
blow through all of my spells, I could just like create food and water. But them smites be getting expensive.
Did anybody roll? I think Julia, you rolled under, right?
I rolled 22.
Cool. Heard that. Everybody else got above.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you
I
81.
also got a 22. Shut up.
Me.
Let's go.
Okay.
22
Cool,
crew.
cool.
Cool,
Kelly
cool,
and
cool, cool.
Kira are just sitting there, just like, what are
Just
they
like-
doing?
Too much.
So
That's too much.
you still eat. You're still fine. But tomorrow, the next time you consume your supplies, you're gonna have to roll under 25.
Mm.
Wait. Us too?
Anyone who failed. Anyone
Under
who rolled
25?
under 25, yeah. And then if you fail that one, your supplies are gone.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna make my own.
Okay, I'll eat the birds,
But
dude.
it's all beef
Bird-
jerky.
You already ate the birds. We just went through
Birds-
this.
What about the bones?
Eat the bones.
Gotta eat the marrow from the bones.
Right,
Bones and
yeah.
all.
Do bird bones have marrow? That feels like
I
not a
don't
thing.
know
I
if they
think
don't.
bird
They're
their bones are
hollow.
hollow.
They're specifically
Yeah.
hollow.
Yeah.
They're specifically hollow.
That feels like a Max thing. It feels like Max I can still get the marrow out of these.
Crash.
We're just like,
Never
no.
seen bones with no marrow before.
He cracks them open. Somebody already ate all the marrow.
Wait, there
Raven
is some
Queen!
marrow. There is some marrow. I had to look this up.
Hmm.
Is it in the legs?
It's just not in every bone.
Oh,
Okay.
do we have marrow in
gotta-
every bone?
Go hunting.
Yes.
I believe so. I
Give me
should
your
know.
leg.
I should.
What about
I need
like,
the
little
marrow,
bones in
bro.
your
I
ear?
need the marrow, bro.
Eat
Give
your
me
own marrow.
leg.
Commit to
I
autophagia before you
don't
move on
think
to
you do.
cannibalism.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
you're
do
all
want to
very
collect
well
some
fed.
of the raven feathers, though, if
Okay.
that's cool.
Sure.
Thanks.
Absolutely. You have raven feathers now. But yeah,
Yeah.
you are all perfectly well fed. You're fine. The roll tomorrow is going to be harder.
Great.
Cool. Well, that being said, a new day dawns here in the Heartwood.
Nice.
The rain has moved on. Sky is clear. Birds are singing. The sun is shining.
Not ravens, though.
Not ravens. No ravens.
Hmm.
You start getting a move on?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let's
So-
get this guy.
You got 2 days left in your journey, technically. You could try to push it if you want, especially since you're not really, it sounds like you're not really worried about opposition at this
Mm-mm.
point. Cool.
I think it's still on
Um,
guard, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the question would become, do you want to travel through the night? Or are you going to make camp again?
I
Let's
mean,
make camp.
I was gonna say travel through the night.
Or I could cast daylight and we could all just walk around like it's daylight.
Yeah.
Give me a reason
That
to use the
isn't-
spell.
How circadian rhythms work.
But we can see.
I'm not
I
here to make music.
Yo, they got giant cicadas in this forest.
probably, the screaming. The 17-year giant cicadas in the Heartwood.
That's their rhythm.
Yo, we could ride them.
That's what I'm saying. Why didn't he send like a beetle bus to come and
A
get
beetle
us?
bus. Where's the ladybug again?
I think for the sake of us being at our best, we should probably continue to rest.
So we're saying make camp.
Yeah. Let's make camp, and I use 2 third-level spell slots to make 2 delicious dinners.
Ooh, all
Now we
right.
gotta
Purify.
fight for them.
No, I create food and water. What do you want? What flavor Slim Jim do you want there, Max?
Honestly, after last night, Raven. That
Cool
shit was
Ranch.
good.
Whoa.
That shit was good.
It's like you ever see the Slim Jims at a gas station where it's like Slim Jim and then like cheese,
Cheese,
Just like
yes.
Yeah.
cheese. That's what Max gets.
Chicken is like-
And for water,
that
it's
was
just
my
like Mountain
wrestling
Dews.
snack, dude.
It's just Mountain
Darn.
Dews and that, and then whatever,
Steal them from the gas station.
You don't need to
And get
cast this
caught
spell
every
twice.
time.
whatever Kira, Hunter, and Kelly want. That's like a normal meal. I'll make for them as
So
my
you mean
second
one
spell slot.
specifically?
Corey,
I did it once for Max, and then
Corey,
once
this
Thanks,
makes
dude.
this makes 45 pounds of food. It's enough to sustain 15 humanoids. You don't need to cast it twice.
Or
There's-
one max.
there's a lot of like food. There's a
Come
lot of
on.
things out here that need to eat. DM.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
Right. My little friend needs to eat too.
I like
Yeah.
the idea that for create food and water, you just have to like you pick one food. It creates 45 pounds of it.
It says it's bland but nourishing.
So was
So,
the Raven, so
yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie to you.
So I make raven jerky for everybody if you want it.
Nice. All right, cool. So
Wild.
yeah, you don't have to worry about your supplies on this particular day.
Thank God. Because
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
what's the
uh,
water flavor?
Mountain Dew. It's just
Regular
water, but
Baja
it tastes
Blast.
like Mountain Dew.
Wild.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow, what does Kira think of this?
Regular Baja Blast.
Baja
Regular
Blast.
Baja Blast.
Takes a sip and is like, "What is that?"
That's the nectar of the gods there, baby.
What is this music?
So for his watch, he'll just be doing laps.
Yeah.
you just gave a monk Mountain Dew, so yeah.
This man has never had caffeine in his
Incredible.
life.
never a day in his life.
It's like one of those things. It's like one of those things that would kill a Victorian child instantly.
Yeah, it's like what the Panera lemonade would do to one of us.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
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 I had one of those.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I've
was
had
it?
I've had a few of those.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me. I don't know what Corey's caffeine consumption looks like. If there were any human being that I was like, they could probably handle this, it would be Julia.
I mean, that's because I don't think Julia is a human being. Julia is
That's fair.
cryptid.
That's fair.
Right.
Julia is a
Introduction.
warlock patron. We all know this.
Hey, cryptids can be warlock patrons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We're
think
on
you're a
the same page here.
I
We're all the
think we're saying the same thing,
I
really.
think we're saying the same thing here.
So you make camp. It is a quiet night, a quiet evening. It passes uneventfully. You still have more of the food to eat, the Mountain Dew water to consume.
So you all drink this all of the time?
No.
Yeah, it's the only thing we drink.
No.
City
What is-
fountains. It's the do.
Kelly
I
just
see why
stands
you
for
left.
From.
See why you left.
just constantly stands right behind Wayne and just telegraphs this or this, depending on the question.
Fantastic. It's always looking just a bit above your shoulder.
Wayne's still like mid making food and water, so he's like, but there's also this, and he like makes the red one too.
Does the red one
Uh,
exist?
Yeah. It's like
When was
isn't it,
Code
like,
Red released?
Code Red?
Yeah, but
Yes,
when
but
did it?
when did it
Code
come
Red-
out?
When did it come out?
Oh,
That's the
well,
important question.
It was a big
I mean-
deal in Zombieland, which came out when I was in college, 2001. Sorry,
One.
y'all.
Sorry.
no way.
Heartbroken.
When did Baja Blast come out?
Earlier.
I
Mm-mm.
quit.
After
Taking
Code
my
Red?
ball and going
Absolutely
home.
not.
Mhm.
2004.
No.
Absolutely.
Baja Blast?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, I remember drinking Baja Blast in high school.
Which
I
is
was in high
insane
school in
because
2004.
regular Mountain Dew, flat, plain Mountain Dew,
Yeah, it was Mountain Dew
1940.
and then Code Red.
Incredible.
It's not-
gap
The original
between
formula came out
1940.
in 1940? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Correct. Well,
All I'm
because all
saying-
soda was medicine
That's true.
Mm.
originally.
Yep, and then they made it fun.
Yeah.
Anything.
And then they
Took all the cocaine out.
then they discovered high fructose corn syrup.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
they did.
say that Wayne has is teetering on the edge of becoming a Noon's Wonka, you have the power. So
And speaking of Wonka, Will.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. All right. Hold on. I'm going to have to go get it. It's in my bag.
I thought I was gonna hear Wayne is teetering on the edge of becoming annoying, and I was like, I'm just on the edge.
You're like, I thought I
we
had
need, we need an intervention, gang. Wayne is like kind of annoying. Absolutely not. Keep it coming.
Wayne's like turned to the side and he's like shooting Mountain Dew out of his finger, and he's like, "It looks like Pete."
You
Kelly-
know, Max is like jumping and eating at it like a dog.
It's like that scene from Scary Movie.
What?
Wait.
They pee
Give
like
him-
we
Give him
do.
Dr. Pepper. Wayne, give him Dr. Pepper.
Oh yeah, I like the idea. Wayne is just like out of his hands, just spewing food and Mountain Dew.
One finger is drumstick, like fried chicken drumsticks.
Cracks a
Other
knuckle,
finger is
starts
like
shooting out Dr. Pepper.
chicken nuggets.
Is that
What is
Timothy
it?
Chalamet?
What is it? Do you have?
Timmy Chalamet?
I went to the gym and I completely forgot
It's
about these
Shemalian.
things.
What is that?
Oh,
They're the.
Wait, what is
the-
that?
It
So-
looks so bad,
so-
Will. It looks like drugs
So,
when you hold
it
it
does.
up.
It does. That's what it looked like when I found it on my dresser or my desk. Also, so I got into the office today. I got into work for the first time in like a week, and no one else had been there. And this bag was sitting on my desk, and I was like, "Hey,
what this?
am I about to be awoken from the Matrix? And if so, what do the yellow and white ones do?" And the answer I received from my coworker who gave them to me was send you on a delicious adventure.
Oh no!
And then he explained that they have something to do with the new Wonka movie and that buying them was a mistake. And he gave some to
Oh.
each of us.
Oh dear!
He gave you 4?
He gave each of us
So
4.
it's like
yes.
one of each flavor? Or these
Yeah, I
like
guess.
Why don't you try it? Eat it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Eat
I was like. I'll save these for class reunion. I meant to do it at the beginning of the stream. I forgot
Are you
that they
gonna
existed.
have one?
you do it
Are
right
you
now.
gonna roll a D4 to see which one you're gonna have?
Well, I was just
White.
going to ask which
Eat
one I
white.
should start with.
Eat
White?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eat white?
Eat
yeah.
white.
They also like look like gushers. They're
Those are-
apparently
they-
hard
what
candy.
Are they
Wait,
solid?
take a
They
picture. I
sound like
want to
they're
see them.
I
That's
posted a
my.
picture
That's me.
of them.
Sorry.
Take a picture of the inside of
Where?
your mouth.
click
when
In
you're
Where?
eating.
the, in the food channel, I think.
I will go
What?
tag all of you.
Oh, I have that
So-
one muted,
I saw
think.
them. I
Alright.
saw them.
This is the white
I-
one.
How did I? Wait, what? What
Going
flavor
on
is
a
it?
flavor adventure right now. Oh, this is the
Something is
fall.
certainly happening.
It's like maybe
Oh.
banana.
Oh,
Ew, banana.
And what's the yellow?
Okay,
Maybe.
false. Banana.
What's the yellow?
Artificial banana flavor is the best.
This is
No,
hard
you're
candy, Julia.
incorrect.
What do you want me to do?
Good thing.
incorrect.
Bite it.
If it's Wonka, it's gonna be like banana boat
Bananas
time.
Bananas Foster.
No, it has to be
It's
something.
not.
Banana, bobana.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
banana forever memory erased. Some crazy shit. I don't know.
My God.
What is it?
Who are you people? What am I doing here?
Man, of the person to have their mind erased in this game.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
look
We
it
make
up
the
to
plot
like
now.
help
Well, we
find
can
out what this
record
it.
is, and the first result is did Chewy Sprees get discontinued?
What?
It's not
Dude, chewy
bad.
sprees are good.
It's banana-y, I think.
All right,
Banana
eat some coffee
eat-
beans.
Wait, where
Clear
are these
palate.
candies? I want a picture. I found them. What?
I will. I've become
What's
bored.
the box
Eat
look
another
like,
one.
Raph?
Is this good D&D?
Yes.
I'm
This
having
is
a
Wonka.
great time.
This is my
Ew.
sugar
Why do they
What is
look
it?
like that? Ew, ew. What?
Yeah, they don't look good. This thing's like
Why do
not
they-
terrible.
What is it? Raph, show me the picture.
Wait. Hold on. Wait.
We're waiting.
Hold on. Wait.
Why did you change your background?
Hold
Oh,
on.
you're changing it to
Wait.
the thing to show. Yeah, okay, cool.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Okay,
Give me
I'm
a
waiting.
second. Damn it, wait.
The distress in your voice is real.
Please wait a second. Okay.
Go on, I'm bored. Let's move
We-
on. Back
we
to the game.
are
Sorry,
waiting.
Rob. Too long.
No, wait. Shh. Shh. Close your eyes.
What is your? Oh, you did change your
Okay. Here
background.
we go.
Ew, what the fuck?
Disgusting.
They look like horse pills, especially the yellow one.
Yeah, kind of. They looked like,
Like
the yellow
what?
one looks like soap or something.
Ooh, eat yellow.
Or like
What?
fish
The
oil.
blue one looks like goop.
Yellow one.
That's
Are
why
they
I thought it was like
different
maybe a
shapes?
gusher
Feels like a
situation.
planet.
All right, I'd choose the white one. Should I do the yellow one?
Yes.
Wait, can we try? Let's try to guess which one. What it is.
Well, that's the thing. It's like it. I
Reminder,
would have
this is
guessed
the
it would
yellow
be
Lemon.
banana, but like, what else could it be? Lemon, pineapple.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
ooh, maybe
say-
pineapple.
I'm gonna say it's
Blueberry.
not. I'm gonna say it's something crazy like passion fruit.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Well, I'm not
I
gonna
don't
know what
know.
that taste is if it's
Blueberry.
passion fruit. I'm gonna put it in my mouth now.
Okay.
Crazy.
These are not coming up on the.
Nope.
Blueberry, huh?
Mm. That's corn.
Oh,
Man,
That's unmistakably corn.
what the fuck?
Unmistakably.
Yeah, it's buttered corn.
These are not coming up
What?
anywhere. I'm Googling desperately to find what these are. I think your coworker's trying to kill
All right.
me.
Like it's maybe popcorn, like
Eat some-
generously. It's
Eat some
maybe
coffee
popcorn.
beans. Eat some
But it
coffee
kind of
beans.
just tastes like corn on the
You're
cob.
gonna die, dude. You're dead.
R.I.P. Will. So
It also
we're-
immediately became so smooth.
Oh,
Was
Like
it
a river
sharp
stone.
before?
I mean, it was like textured. Now it's like a river stone.
Oh,
River Stone.
oh, there's a cat. Goodbye, cat.
I
Um,
don't.
Okay. What were we
okay.
doing?
Then look at the
Eat the
lost.
blueberry one.
the white
Eat
one.
the-
So the white one was
So the white
banana.
one is banana. This one corn.
Corn.
Blue.
so.
What are we thinking, gang? I'm thinking Dawn dish soap at this
Salt
point.
water.
It's gonna be something crazy, like
Salt
whose
water.
phone is
Ooh.
ringing?
I bit into it, and it's like the water in a can of corn.
Oh,
Is
I
it wet
hate that
inside?
so much.
What?
Like it just got so much stronger and more concentrated when I like bit it in half.
oh,
fuck?
oh, the corn one. Okay.
The corn one, yeah. You're doing blue next?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Blue's
Blueberry.
Dawn
Maybe
dish soap calling it
it's gonna be
now.
like a
Salt
cotton
water.
candy or something stupid like that, or like blue raspberry.
Mm-hmm. Snosberry.
It's Dawn dish
Snow.
soap, isn't it?
Snosberry tastes like snosberry.
Does it taste like ducks?
What is it? What is it?
That was just kind of sweet. I think there's blueberry in there, maybe.
Okay.
I cannot find these on the internet anywhere. What?
Will,
think
what are
pretty
you
well.
putting in your mouth?
No idea. This is my coworker who like buys like just weird foods and then like gives them to us.
Mm.
Gotcha.
In little baggies?
Not usually in little baggies, but like we had like an ice cream party and he brought in like chicken and waffles ice cream.
Sick. Is this like your
And-
dealer?
The only thing I'm
No,
finding that was
strange
new.
Technically,
dealer?
he's my boss, but
They released
Oh.
gummies in a sweepstakes
not
for the
gummy.
new movie, and these are not gummies. So what? The
Oh yeah, the
fuck are you
gummies. I just
eating?
had some. They're little hats, and they make
Yeah.
your tongue turn blue. They're really good. The
Yeah,
shape
but
of them is real weird. in
these
your
are
mouth,
not it,
but
though.
It's really tasty.
I mean, I guess I'll have to ask him what they are. Yeah, that one's fine. I don't
And
know.
he's gonna be like, "You ate all of them."
Yeah,
All right. What do we think this one is? Red, orange.
all right,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
go-
bite this. We'll see if the
Or, like-
flavor changes.
Cranberry.
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit. That's a good one. I'm thinking like I don't know. Anger.
No, it's fine.
Right.
We're doing
All right.
red.
Yep.
Yep.
It's the last one.
Hold on. Red is gonna taste like
Ooh.
Clown noses.
Maybe. Ooh,
Ooh.
hate that.
Asbestos.
Might be asbestos.
Might be asbestos.
All right.
Red's gonna taste. Yeah, go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
guess. I'm gonna guess peach.
Propane.
I'm
Peach.
gonna guess Code Red.
Mm,
Mountain Dew Code
mm-mm.
Red.
Uh-oh.
Is it spicy?
Mm.
Is it cinnamon?
No,
Uh-oh.
nope. That's ham.
Oh no!
What?
Oh, it's the Thanksgiving dinner.
What?
There's a
Mm.
part. There's a part in the
Oh.
book in the original movie, and I guess it's in this. It must be in the new Wonka movie
It's
too,
like
where
the
he eats
everlasting gobstopper.
everlasting
Oh,
gobstopper.
wait.
It's supposed to be a
It's
full.
yeah, ham.
meal.
Wait, corn. There's a blueberry pie,
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the blue
but
one.
And
there's
then
not
there's-
a banana.
Well, what's the white one then?
It's coconut cream pie,
I don't know.
No,
man.
it was a
Tell me.
blueberry pie.
blueberry pie,
Right,
She's
because
like
she turns
blueberry pie, and then she turns
violet.
into
You're
a blueberry.
turning
gum.
violet.
A
Violet
gum.
turns violet. Violet.
the gum Violet eats.
Wait, but what? Okay, but if these are not officially released candies,
White was definitely not potatoes. He might have imported them from somewhere. He does that.
Blueberry pie with ice cream is what it says. It's supposed to be.
But is that just blue or is that blue and white together?
No. So the gum was supposed to be tomato soup, roast beef, baked potato, blueberry
is not
pie,
gum.
and ice cream. But what else could it fucking be?
That's gonna sit in your tummy for 7 years.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Very
it's gonna
gross.
grow out of your belly button now.
You're gonna have
I
to
hate
get your
this.
stomach pumped.
I hate
I
that
was
for
not
you.
prepared for ham.
Oh, that's what your
Yeah.
belly button's for, to grow
Yeah.
a Christmas ham.
We answered the question. We've come full circle.
Absolutely not.
This has been quite a journey.
Were we doing something before?
I
think
don't
we were
know.
leveling up.
What the
We-
fuck?
We
Look,
were making camp and having our evening
Oh, wait.
meal.
hold on. I found them.
You felt okay.
Candied ham,
Hmm.
sweet corn.
Hmm.
Okay, that was the yellow one.
Yeah. Blueberry pie.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. Apparently the white was apple cider.
Absolutely not.
No, I didn't
Yeah,
get
that's
apple
what-
cider.
That was supposed to be the drink with your 3-course meal.
Yeah, I guess. The
It
candied
was the
ham
Where?
and the corn, absolutely.
So where are the? If I like reverse Google image these, like what am I gonna find? Like
I
where
can,
are these from?
I can send it to you. It's not like official. It's like a company that makes candy inspired by like media, but it's not like a tie-in. I'll post it in the
Gross.
Disgusting.
I'll post it in the food channel. And hey, if you're watching this still for some reason and you want to know or buy your own, you can get in the Discord.
That's freaking
Sometimes-
nasty.
Sometimes
Yeah.
we just gotta derail.
Sometimes we
Wow.
just gotta eat ham candy, dude.
It's getting worse.
That one's gonna linger. I'm telling you now. I'm
Is
so
it
sorry.
still in your mouth? Why
It
is it
is.
still in your mouth?
Because there's a different flavor now. There's like an undertone, and it tastes like an alcohol.
Turkey.
And I'm trying to figure out what alcohol it tastes like.
And
What a-
alcohol, and you say
What
turkey?
other things?
It tastes
do
like
these-
brandy.
Might be rum, like a
Is it
rum
rum?
turkey
ham.
run? Like
Oh.
Rum
a whiskey?
ham.
It might be like a rum ham.
Isn't turkey whiskey a thing?
Hmm.
Other
Drink much whiskey.
monstrosities. have-
Wild turkey,
Okay.
yes.
Wild turkey. Got it.
Cool.
Why does
Yeah,
this
that's
candy
what I
company
meant.
have a podcast?
Everybody's got
know.
a fucking podcast.
Everybody's got a podcast these days. We've got a podcast.
We got a podcast.
And hey, speaking of which, you have 2 hours, not even, to vote for us as finalists in the Audioverse Awards. If you
Are
want
we
to do
just
that, we'll plug it
done?
again at the end.
What?
I don't know at this point. I don't know how we come back from this. But
What a segue.
Wait,
What a segue.
Oh,
speaking of that podcast, the voting ends at midnight. If you want to go and vote for that. I don't know.
Oh my
Do you want
God.
to keep playing D&D? I've got ham candy in my mouth. So
I got ham in my mouth.
I mean,
Anyway.
I'm
So I'm
down, but
happy.
I'm also just fine to chill.
yeah,
You're
no,
happy?
it's-
chilling, bro.
so
You're
yeah, because I've
happy?
got the taste of candied ham. It's
Ham
somehow
cake.
worse when I breathe out. It becomes so much more ham.
It's in your gullet now.
Yeah.
It's tattooed in your mouth,
It's
dude.
I'm
in
gonna
your
bite it.
craw.
Oh,
You're gonna
oh.
bite it? Oh, I
Ooh,
can hear the
ASMR
crunching.
of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounded so defeated.
That's what regret looks like.
Mm. It's not rum. It's
Ah.
mezcal. It tastes like mezcal.
Oh,
It tastes like
gross.
mezcal.
Yeah, the smokiness.
Absolutely. I
With
love
I was like trying to
mezcal.
figure out. I was like trying
I
to
love
figure out
mezcal,
like
not in the ham.
no, it's a smoky. It tastes like a smoky liquor that I've had a lot, and I was like, I don't know what it is. It's not whiskey. It tastes like mezcal and ham.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No.
All right.
Anyway,
So we were setting up camp.
yeah, you did set up camp. Actually,
Mhm.
fortunately, hold on a second. Grabbed a delicious beer while I was downstairs.
Ah,
Nice.
fantastic.
Good.
Wash all your sins away.
Yep,
Yeah.
100%. Drink to forget. Two of them are so normal. The corn, fuck.
The ham.
The corn is gonna stay with me. The corn was worse than the ham.
My God.
Yeah, the corn was worse. Anyway. Yeah, you made camp, and it was an uneventful evening. You probably set a watch.
I got the
And
zoomies.
you got the zoomies because of the Mountain Dew water. And on the following day, you continued your travels until you started to reach the edge of the forest, the edge of the heartwood. You can see.
Yeah, Justin, fucking grip it and rip it, baby.
Incredible.
Slop
I
that down.
That's what I
had
didn't
to,
update.
Will.
Yeah, dude.
for,
No,
One for the
I
big
appreciate it.
boy.
For your
for your willingness to
sacrifice.
suffer on stream.
sacrifice.
I
For
was
your
like,
sacrifice.
I updated
Sacrifice.
everything, and the only thing I didn't update was the alert that still says, thanks for donating to Rainbow Railroad. That's fine. Yeah, you can see where the tree line starts to open up a little bit, and where the trees are becoming sparser and farther between as you continue moving in this direction. And it isn't long before some of the more observant among you, which is to say, everyone except Max and Wayne,
Yeah.
become aware of movement kind of all around you in the trees and behind the trees. Not too close, maintaining a distance, but I guess I'll put it to you. Are you doing anything with that information?
I mean,
I-
can I make a perception check?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, we'll say that your passive perception lets you know that something is there. If you want to try to be active about it, you can do that.
That's a natural one.
Yeah.
It's a
But
21.
your shoelaces are untied.
I was gonna say that was a 15 for Kelly, so
Okay, cool. Kira, rather. You see a flash of something. Your eyes dart in the right direction at the right moment, and you see one of the people following you pause for a second in between like two trees, and you get this impression of deep, like greenish brown mottled skin and curved, sharp teeth, a large frame, sort of hunched over and asymmetrical, with patches of a bark-like substance, kind of obscuring the more specific features of that face. And you would recognize an Orn.
It's not a particular one, like one that I came here for, right?
It's a pretty quick flash, but no, it doesn't
Gotcha.
seem like it. And you can tell that there's more than one being, like, moving around you all.
Gotcha. Kira will speak softly to just the group. We have a welcoming party. Just remain calm. They don't seem aggressive quite yet. Mostly just watching.
And if you continue moving forward, you still sort of hear and perceive that around you until you reach pretty much the edge of the heartwood, the edge of that tree line. At which point, when you do, and you step out, and you're looking down the sort of scrubland that transitions from the forest into a wide, large plain, pretty much as far as your eyes can see. That the Orn emerge from the trees. Not making any aggressive moves, just sort of standing by, observing you. Seems maybe like they're content to follow you unless you want to speak directly to them. But
Do I see anyone I recognize?
interesting. I will say yes, although not members of your immediate, like, pod.
Then Hunter would approach. What is the reaction when they move towards the Orn?
It seems pretty neutral.
Is that typical?
I mean, you would expect familiarity, like warmth, greeting, like the Orn aren't cold.
And so I think recognizing that Hunter would keep their greeting brief and then ask if this Orn has seen any members of their pod.
And I think, as we've previously established, the Orn language is largely unspoken, like a combination of like gestures and communication through your connection. There is a spoken language that is mostly used for children before they bond with Ak and get that ability. But in this case, they're communicating with you as if you were one of them, and which is to say that this Orn would reply, "Yes." You are awaited at Haven. All of you.
And are you here to make sure we get there or to stop us from going?
We will not stand in your way.
Hunter hesitates. It's clear that there are a lot of things that they want to ask. And I think they settle on are you and yours safe?
We will be. And while it is maybe not warm per se, they will reach out and put one heavy, enormous hand on your shoulder that kind of like dwarfs you and say, "It is good you have come home."
I hope that I can help.
I hope so as well. Yeah. I think that's what you get.
And Hunter would say their goodbyes and continue on.
Cool. And they will sort of take up not precisely a formation around you all, but like kind of move around you. Some of them walking ahead of you, some of them behind you, and start leading you sort of along the tree line of the Heartwood up through that scrubland until finally, about maybe an hour or two's walk later, you see you crest one of the hills before it dips down into that plain, like that plain-like terrain, and spread out. You see what is unmistakably a community. It's been you haven't seen anything like this since you've entered the Heartwood, but the forest, it looks like, does extend outwards in this particular spot. Like this encampment, this area, it's strange. It doesn't look entirely normal, but it's sort of where the Heartwood sort of transitions into the plains. And the biggest thing that you can see from the top of the hill before you start heading down is there are circles of standing stones arranged kind of in a circle, or concentric circles, several concentric circles, and where they all sort of meet in the middle, there is one much larger than any of the others that rises almost the size of a building above everything else. As far as the rest of the community is concerned, mostly you see tents, lean-tos, structures that could clearly be packed up and moved in a hurry, although it's evident to you, I think, that they've been here for some time now. And Hunter, I don't think you've ever seen this many Orn gathered in one place at one time. I think you've been to Haven before, and there's always people coming and going, some people leaving, some people arriving, but you've never seen like this many.
And just a point of order, were those stones always a part of Haven?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I will give you for free, I will let you know that the center standing stone, the largest one, is how the speakers commune with the past speakers.
And before heading down, Hunter would just look at the others and ask, "Are we ready?"
Are you?
I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
Okay.
We're with
And we're
you.
ready.
I'm ready.
I'm just going to ask that until we have a sense of what's happening, we don't, go in with swords and bows and magic
Key sticks.
and
I have an
grit
axe,
sticks.
so
They're Gretzky sticks. So
You're right. You're right.
Only in self-defense.
And if we, could not hurt my family, that would be preferable.
You'll have to introduce us first, Hunter.
Well, I mean, they all count as my family.
It's like a
oh,
cousins thing.
Something like that, yes.
Okay. When you start heading down the hill, it becomes evident to you, I think, that you are spotted about halfway down when you become aware that a lot of attention has turned to you all. You see, like, a lot of the activity that you were witnessing around Haven stop, come to a halt as eyes turn and look at you.
Dear
And when
God,
you-
the Hunter's worst nightmare.
you are being perceived.
You've never been more perceived. And as you reach the edge of the first circle of standing stones, the first of the concentric circles that meet in the middle, your family, your pod, is waiting for you. I don't remember all of the names. I could try to look it up.
I would have to look it up as well, to be perfectly
Pretty
honest.
Pretty sure they're in the NPCs channel. Let me see here. Yeah, noon NPCs. There we go. So, Lilas, which, did you do that on purpose?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Because that's the acronym for Love You Like a Sister. But Lilas, Noka, Thel, Zalos, and actually Torin
He's here
as well. He's here.
Yeah,
What?
that's why I'm
Yeah.
coming.
Well, I didn't think he'd be like right there. Like there's a lot of people here.
But he's a part of
Well,
Hunter's
Warren.
pod. Right?
Mhm.
It's true. And they seem happy to see you. There is a lot of it's a much warmer greeting than what you got from the Orn that came out of the woods who had been following you. They seem, if a little distracted, happy to see you.
Oh, I mean, Hunter 100% like runs up to them, like that fear of being perceived, forgotten, decorum forgotten. They just are hugging the members of their pod because it's hasn't been actually that long since they've been gone, but it feels like it's been forever.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. And I mean, there's very little sort of coherent talking. There's a lot of just, you're getting a lot of emotions through the Ornock. You're getting a lot of happiness and relief and things like that. Still with that same sort of edge of detachment. But when you pull apart, I think Lilas in almost an eerie mirror, will place their hand on your shoulder and say, "It is good that you have come home."
Hunter doesn't like that, and I'm sure that can not only be felt, but also is like completely telegraphed on their face.
I think if they perceive it, they don't comment on it. Are you trying to talk to Torin, Kira, or Wayne?
Yeah, I think we go up and give Torn a hug.
Sure.
And if Kira wants to join, a little group hug, maybe.
Yeah, I was waiting for a hunter to have their time, but then yes.
This is all happening, I think, pretty simultaneously. Torin does not stop you from hugging him. He does not return the hug either. But he will speak, and he will speak in Aloran. He will speak out loud, as he did when you all traveled together and played Gritsky together. And will say, "It has been a long time."
Hasn't it been like 3 weeks?
It hasn't been that long.
Right, like a week and a half?
It could have been longer, but it's definitely been longer than that. The Gritsky, well, for you, yeah, it might not have been that long. Yes, sorry. For you, yes. It's been at least a few months for Wayne, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, gotcha.
Just a little suspicious there.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot that you saw Torin much more recently.
Right. It's like, it's been weeks at most. Torin.
You know, it feels like it's been a while. It also feels like it's been no time at all. Like I just saw you yesterday. Biggest difference though is you're looking big, bud. You look like you've been hitting the gym there. I can tell you've been putting on some mass, huh? Getting ready for the next season. Wayne's smile starts to dip a little bit.
I'm afraid that there is no time for games any longer. Much has changed.
Yeah. That's why we're here.
Will you try to stop us?
Here
Guess
to
that
help.
depends on. Yeah, we're here to help. Guess it depends on what you're trying to do.
Think that is for the father to explain.
He is expecting us, I believe.
The father.
Tor nods. Hunter, are you saying anything else to your family? It's interim.
I think they will ask, what's happened since I've been gone?
Many things have changed. But the father will explain all of this. Just know that it is good Born are free.
The Orn weren't free when I left.
Born were lost, confused, false prophet.
And the Father has changed that.
He has come back for us.
And how does he plan to help?
That is for him to answer.
Then how are you free if he's deciding what will happen?
You need to, I think I need you to roll a perception check.
Perception or persuasion?
Perception.
Okay, good. One of these is much better than the other. That is a 29.
Okay.
Look deep into their souls.
With the 29, I think you see Lilas's eyes sort of turn away from you, where they have been looking at you as you've been speaking. And they look back towards the standing stone that stands in the middle of Haven. The connection to all of the spirits of the speakers. And it's hard for you to see from here because you're not particularly close, but with the 29, you are able to see two objects sticking out of the ground in front of the stone, the great stone. Like two sticks, and then you realize that they're actually two halves of a staff that you know is heavily carved with iconography and depictions of Orn stories, like a creation myth, things like that, images of Ak and the agents that Ak moves through. That staff has been broken and set into the ground, almost like a warning. And they say, as they sort of turn to look back at you, false prophet.
And Hunter just nods and goes back to greeting their family and acts as though none of this is happening.
I think it
Because
becomes
the
very
last
clear to
thing they
you.
want to do is get a target painted on one of the members of their pod.
And I think the one thing that becomes incredibly apparent to you in this moment is that the time for pleasantries is over. as Lilas once again says, I will take you to him. He waits.
And we shouldn't have him waiting any longer.
And she will lead you around the circle to the far side of the Great Stone, where you would know from experience that there is an inner chamber, an entrance to the center of it. And they will pause outside of that and say, it is only for you to go further.
Just me or my companions as well?
All of you.
Scoop up the little dragon thing in my arms.
It's too big for you to scoop up.
I'm just gonna pick it up like from underneath the arms, like one of those dangling cats.
I think
It is, yeah.
I think as we're kind of waiting out there, I think Max just like nonchalantly brushes Hunter's arm and is going to cast protection from evil and good.
Nice.
That's good, because he is good, so
Nice. Heck yeah.
that's helpful.
I wanna just as we're going in, I wanna do my secret handshake with Torn just to see if he still remembers it or if his brain's been scrambled.
Why don't you make an insight check?
Oh boy.
Oh fuck
Oh
me.
boy.
Insight -1. Yeet. That's an 8. -1 is a 7.
Got 4 advantage in the pool if you want to turn that into something better.
This is worth the advantage. Yeet.
Yeah.
That's a 2. 2 -1 is 1.
Well, let me just
That's enough
mark
for that.
that's gone.
Can you-
there's 3
Oh, did we
more.
Did you put one in for our donation?
No, I didn't.
No, it's fine.
There's still 4.
Can you do it or not?
He does not do it. He just sort of shakes his head and says, there is no time for games.
I'll get you on the way out.
You walk into the stone. There are, once again, carvings and iconography, stories depicted on the walls of this passageway as you move through it. It's lit only by torchlight. It's a little mossy in here, a little moist. And it's only a short walk before it opens up in front of you into a larger chamber, although not particularly large. There has always been a large fire pit in the middle here, and you would know that there are flutes higher up in the stone in this cavernway. There are holes chiseled through, or maybe they're natural. Who knows where the smoke can escape? But it does tend to get very hot in here. That fire pit is cold. However, there are only ashes and the remains of wood that has long been burned remaining there. And one thing that has never been here in the past is the large throne at the opposite end from where you've walked in. A throne that seems to be made entirely of, well, you're not entirely sure if it is horn or if it is bone. But seated on it, there's a figure just about your size. But impossibly, painfully beautiful. This long, flowing, light-colored hair. Very delicate features. And wholly inhuman eyes. Unlike anything you've ever seen. Almost like they contain universes within them. And they are dressed almost, it feels almost mocking that there are patches on the rough spun green fabric that they wear. Patches where pieces of bark have been stitched in. And when he smiles, because he does, as you walk in, he doesn't appear to have individual teeth.
He's just got like really big veneers.
It's kind of what it looks like.
One solid.
Sort of the direct opposite of Nuada, who had far too many teeth.
I'm gonna punch
Welcome.
that tooth.
He stands up. He spreads his arms in a big gesture. And whether he realizes what he's doing or not, he echoes Nuada as he says, "Welcome, my family." And that's where we're going to end this episode of Class Reunion.
Spicy.
No. How tall is he?
Absolutely not.
Answer the
I
question.
said that he was of a height with Hunter, so
Seated though, right? He's sitting down.
he is seated, but like you standing up, he would be about Hunter size.
All right,
Short.
let's get his tooth, dude.
How tall
We're
is
getting your tooth.
5'9"?
I don't know.
Hunter, how tall are you? 5'9"?
Hunter's taller
Hunter's
than
like
Max. I
5'2".
think.
Yeah, Hunter's like 9 feet
Five.
tall.
9
Yeah.
feet. Wow.
Yeah.
never would've
I was going to say
thought.
That's-
Hunter's taller
It's
than
all-
Max.
All in
That's
that
crazy.
anime, like that anime
Max is
length
like
tall, like
9'10".
no muscle mass, just length.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like Mike
Cool.
after Mike TV after he's been stretched out, bringing it back to Wonka.
Back to Wonka,
Bringing it back to
unfortunately.
Wonka.
Yeah. Wow. Well, good job, everybody. Mission accomplished. You found him.
We did
You
it.
found
We
the
did it.
dagda.
We got him.
You got him.
We found the self-proclaimed daddy, and
We
now
did
we're
it,
gonna
Joe.
get his tooth.
Wait, we're in a room alone with him. Let's just fucking kill him. Let's take him out, dude. Full rested. Nobody.
Yeah. Why do you think I died in the episode there so that you didn't just kill him? Immediately.
Immediately, dude.
Yep. That's how
Yeah.
you play D&D.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Right, and we're sure that's how that's gonna go down. Because like, listen, I'm fine. Like, I'm ready for the smoke. I got it. I want the smoke. But
I'm
Everybody,
ready to do what Kelly always does, which is just antagonize him a little bit by periodically calling men cowards and then fighting him.
Listen, there are no trees here. He can't get us.
that's true. Oh my god.
I don't think
That's a good
that's
point.
It's
true.
That's
just
a
one
good
big
point.
rock.
Yeah.
Wait, are we still outdoors? Oh, for some
Yeah,
reason
we're
I thought
inside
we
the-
were
Yeah,
to
we're
the
inside
You're
the
inside the
stone.
rock.
You're
Yeah,
inside a
that's
big
what I thought.
rock.
That's what I thought.
He can't get us. He's trapped.
Honestly,
I
he's
don't think
fine.
I
He's
don't
trapped with
think.
us.
Hey,
It's true.
hey,
I don't-
hey, Raph. He invited us into this place with him.
Did you hear all the Uncanny Valley
Yeah.
what's it called? Stepford
Yeah.
chatter going on outside?
Uh-huh.
He locked himself in the bathroom with all of us, and he's about to get his tooth knocked out and wedgied up real bad.
That's
Hey.
true. You did do that to Mirden in session 0, and it went really well for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
No, he did that to us. Wait, hold on, he did that to me.
No,
You
he did-
attacked him in a bathroom.
You attacked me in the bath. I was peeing.
Yeah.
No. You
He's
Yeah.
peed your
he's
butt. Come on
pervert,
now.
dude.
He showed up in a bathroom.
Yeah.
But, well, he was behind the shower curtain, though, so he might have been in there first.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
I imagine
That's
it like it
wild.
was like
He was
frosted glass.
watching, dude.
Like he was just
Yeah.
like looking through the glass.
Oh,
I want to
Listen,
see if this
But he
motherfucker
did
knows my
try to
secret
kill
handshake.
you.
Did you
Remember
take my
when we
friend's
all-
memories?
Remember when he was half stuck in the ground and Stonehenge and we all kicked him?
Funny.
Good
It's
times.
good, dude.
Good times. Well, hey, we had a lot of fun here tonight.
Mm.
We got to announce a new charity. I tasted ham candy
So nasty, dude.
for the
And
first
corn.
time.
and
Yeah,
corn.
and corn candy. And corn candy. There's a beer that I've had before that tastes like corn water. I can't remember what it's called. It was a lot like that. Like that one I was prepared for. I've never had anything that tasted like candy ham.
Yeah, that's wild. That's a
nasty.
wild
Yeah.
experience that you just had.
Candied
Would
ham
not
and
recommend.
mezcal. So
Yeah, I think it's just the smoke. It's like the smoke and the sweet made it kind of mezcal-y.
I don't like
but
that.
Oh, they
yeah.
did liquid smoke, which is gross.
Yeah,
You
probably.
don't put that in the
actually.
candy, probably.
mm-mm.
Wasn't
Such a
great.
boy.
I did not.
Big-ass
I didn't want
boy.
the smoke.
Look at that
I didn't
big
want it.
man. Look at that big
Big-ass
man,
boy.
dude.
that-
Looked to make sure my social security card wasn't on
That
my desk
lad.
before I turned that. What's up, big boy?
He's a man, dude.
Damn.
Big ass boy. I
The
can't touch
unit.
anything. I can't do shit.
He's a freaking
Hey,
unit,
Hey,
dude.
don't
I
bring
love
up that.
guy.
Don't bring up that name. How dare you, Will?
That's true.
How
That's
dare you?
true. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute.
Still
But first
breathing.
of all, thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. That's going to do it for us here tonight at Live from the Apocalypse and Class Reunion by proxy. Thanks so much, everybody who hung out. We're going to go around and talk about stuff we have going on and all of that good stuff. So,
Starts with you, JD.
with all things, JD.
Hey, I am JD. Tonight I have been Hunter. I can be found on the internet at JD Not Jason Dean. And I'll be back doing a couple of things this week. Not as many as usual, so nobody needs to count on their fingers because it's not that many things. I will be back here on Thursday for some more D&D for Never Ember's Enigma, where I play Riv, who's just a normal human rogue. Don't worry about it. Doing some romance in their own dating sim. It's a good time. Everything's fine. Then Saturday, I will be back with Exquisite Corpse Presents. We are finally returning after a hiatus for our usually non-magical D&D campaign. Don't use that GIF on me. I was the one who put that GIF in. Where I play Ghost, who is our angsty bardlock who plays a violin. And then I will be back here on Sunday for Academy H, getting to play my bone boy, Casimir Bright. And I think the only other thing I'm going to plug right now, just because I'm excited about it, is I am going to be in a 4-session mini-campaign of Cottages and Cerberuses over with Lost Caravan starting next Wednesday. And I will, unsurprisingly, be playing the goth, angsty, walking apocalypse in our cozy monster hunting adventure.
We love consistency.
We love a brand.
Love a
We do.
brand.
We
We do.
love a brand.
We love a brand.
Listen, Hunter is not a walking apocalypse, so they break the brand.
Hunter is a granola goth. What are you talking about?
Hunter's wearing a fishnet top and a
Yeah.
red leather jacket.
True.
Hunter is a camping goth.
Oh, granola
Hunter,
goth. That's what that's got
canonically,
it.
the only one still wearing your goth disguises from the undead city.
Yeah, everyone else put their
Correct.
clothes back on.
Because Max picked out that shirt for them.
So Max is a goth. Secretly.
Max? I don't even know what Max is anymore. Max is losing it, dude.
Truer words. Hey, speaking of Max, and for the last time ever in the United States of America, Raph.
What's up? I'm Raph. I played Maximilian Miller tonight. Maximilian Jeremiah Miller, for those who didn't know. And truth. That's right. I will no longer. This is my last streamed game in the US. I have one more off stream game, and then I'm flying away to the UK, which will be a time. I usually look to the side to look at what I have going on, but there's nothing here anymore. So I'm gonna have to try to do it by memory, which is not a lot. Let me think. I have this in 2 weeks. Before that, before that, Redacted, right? Next
Yes.
Thursday?
Yes,
Next Thursday.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, Catch Me Redacted. Things are going really, really, really good for Sophie. I got to unveil a new friend, and everyone like has their guns out, like ready to go, and I'm genuinely confused about why. Like, it's very confusing.
I mean, you
can
are the
explain it to
mom
you.
and dad of the group.
This is
I'm
not
both
true.
consecutively the mother and father of the group. It's
This is a lie.
actually kind of awesome. It's
You're
actually
lying.
kind of my dream come true.
Not correct.
Yeah, anyway, and then Ward H, which is a podcast that I'm in, which is Masks. There we go. Where I play Nora Eaton, who is hanging out from the 90s, transported into the future by herself? Question mark. What's happening? I don't know. Find out. Word H. When are we filming? I don't know. I don't know when we're recording that. Sometime in January. I don't have anything in front of me, so I have no idea what time is. And then what else? I think that's it. I think that I'm back here. I don't know. I literally. Hold on.
We'll figure it out.
Hold on.
Don't do this.
Okay.
Don't
I'm
do this.
holding. We're
I'm looking
holding.
at my calendar, but
We're
honestly, I can't tell what's going on it. There's too many things that are also not TTRPG related. So
Take it easy. Just get to another country and then figure it out.
anyway, it's fine. Listen, I'm not the one who ate candied ham today, so I'm having a good day.
That's true. Everybody other than me wins. Hell
That's
yeah,
it.
Julia.
Bye.
What's up?
Hello. Not much. I'm Julia. You can find me at Hexwad on all social media platforms. Tonight I've been Kelly Violet. On Thursday, I will be back for Nevermember's Enigma, where I will be Lavinia Hale, one-armed celestial warlock who is honestly just trying to close some cold cases. If she could close a singular cold case, she would have a good time. Including the cold case that is the man who chopped her arm off.
Fun fact, the only cop to ever appear in a LFTA production.
Canonically. The only one we've got. And then on Sunday, I will be back as well for Academy H, where I will be playing Lyra Kroll, who will be going by a new hero name. So that'll
It's
be
true.
exciting.
It is true. Tune in to find out what it is. Sunday the 7th. Corey, what do you have going on?
Hey, it's me, Pookie. How you doing? I played Wayne Hovacek tonight. I'm dropping big news tonight, so everybody tune in on Facebook Live. You'll catch me. I'm dropping some big news, so just make sure you're there on time. See, the stream starts at 2:30 a.m. If you're there by 2:30, then you've already missed out on the whole important bits, because I'm not going to be rerunning it. I'm not going to be talking about it again. It's just going to happen. In those 30 seconds, I am going to drop the coordinates that you need to be to and the time to be there. Anyway, catch me on Twitter or X, or X videos, or the movie Triple X. I had a bit part in there where I played Vin Diesel. And Merry Christmas. I love you. Good night. Juniper's biting my feet. Shiro left and Juniper's on the ground, so you have to deal with me. Sorry.
It's fine. It's more
Goodbye.
than enough.
Goodbye.
Oh God! All right. Well, while Corey is a tough act to follow, also you have what 46 minutes to go and vote for Corey for best recurring voice in the Audioverse Awards, as well as the rest of us for a bunch of other things. If you haven't voted for Academy H, you have less than an hour to go do that. The link is once again in chat. We sure would appreciate it. Academy H, we are nominated for Best Recurring Voice, Best Guest Voice, Best Production, and Best Director. I don't know when we'll find out the results of that, but voting does close at midnight. So if you haven't done it, once again, please do it. Other than that, hi, my name is Will. I've been the storyteller this evening, and I should have let Q go first, I'm realizing, but it's fine. Because then it would be easier to close. My brain is all over. The Adderall's wearing off. I can tell that much. Tomorrow night, I think, maybe it's the ham. Who knows? I will be back for a live recording session of Cryptic Community College, our Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Season 1 exists out there in the world already if you want to listen to it. And I'll be back playing Fletcher Bane, the Chosen playbook in that game. Then I will also be back on the 7th running Academy H premiere of Season 2, and we will have a special guest for that. We will have Della with us, who you can catch on Thursday, also in Never Ember's Enigma. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a very good stream. The 13th is when Ward H is going to be streamed and recorded. So come back for that. It's a good time. There are only 2 recording sessions left, which will be live on Twitch. And then at some point in the future, they will be released in podcast form. It's very good. Also, I've been streaming on my channel, which I guess I haven't posted in the chat this game, but I'll do that. And if you want to follow it, I'm trying to get to 50 followers so I can cause more chaos with channel points and stuff. We've been nuzlocking. We've been working on TTRPGs. We might do map making at some point. I've been working on a world map for this game, actually, for the setting of this game. So if we'll see about that. Anyway, that's it for me. I think Friday night, I think we will be nuzlocking. I think that is the plan currently. But I reserve the right to just not do that if I don't feel like it. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to turn it over to Q.
Hi, I'm Q. I was playing Kira, the Astral Self Monk. He's a Tua. I'm getting all the details down. Very proud of myself. Clap for me. Thank you so much. I can be found pretty much all over the internet at Midnight Inc. That's Midnight_INQ. Q is my name. I'm sure you get it. I'm going to say it because it's my game and I do what the fuck I want. I am going to be running a game in February for Black History Month, and all I'm going to tell you is it's called Body and Soul. And I will release more as it comes up, but we've got the cast. I'm working on the details as we speak. I'm very excited about it. So come and see me. I'll tell you where to go when it's time to do the thing. Other than that, I've got other projects coming down the pipeline, so just keep an eye out. Okay, thanks. Bye.
It's so excited for Body and Soul. That's going to be incredible. I've heard some things. I was privy to hearing some things, and I'm very excited about it. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. We're going to raid Bad House RPG. They're streaming Madness over Manila Vampire the Masquerade / Hunter the Requiem campaign, which is very cool. And the thing already posted the socials, but hey, why not join the Discord if you're so inclined? It's a great place full of great people who would love to have you be a part of it if you would like to. But with all that being said, that's going to do it for us. We're going to raid Bad House. Come along, say hi, be friendly. I guess say goodnight, everybody.
Good
Good night,
everybody.
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 Hi, everybody.